continue on Game Day Shootaround on Pelicans.com, and we're checking in now with somebody who's really increased not only his minutes but his play. Really one of the most improved players on the Pelicans this year, and that is Austin Rivers. First of all, before we talk about what you've done over the last 15 to 20 games in particular, what you do over the last 4 or 5 days All-Star break?
Over the past 15, 20 games, I've just tried to assert myself on both ends and not let anything dictate the other end. You know, I just try to go out there and play hard on defense and get after it. And that's just led to offense. Offense is always going to come, especially when, the more minutes you play, the better feel you get. And, opportunities have been able to open up for me. So I just try to go out there and be aggressive.
Now, hopefully you were horizontal a lot during All-Star break. You were just taking it easy. You went back to Orlando a little?
Yeah, I went to Orlando. I can't say I was too horizontal. I was in the gym a little bit, just trying to stay sharp. This is a big second half for myself and for this team. I don't care what our record is. We can get a lot better, and you never know. Our record's actually, not that bad.
Right.
If we were in the East, we'd be in the playoffs. But the fact is, we're in the West, and we have a lot to work on. And we know if we can improve this, there's still a lot of basketball to be played. And every game's a big game for us because we're getting better and better. And individually, that's the way I feel, especially with, Drew being out and stuff like that. There's a lot of minutes out there to be played, and I need to go out there and have a big half.
Austin Rivers with us on Game Day Shootaround as we get ready for the matchup tonight with the New York Knicks. I know a lot of guys, when they go back to L.A. in the offseason, they're in the men's gym at UCLA. You have a particular place where you can get a little competition or work one-on-one with someone?
Yeah, actually in Orlando, my hometown, I work out with Courtney Lee and Chandler Parsons. Us three are all from Orlando. So we all just go out there and work out the whole summer with each other, as well as Nick Calathis, who's on Memphis now. We all four just go out there and work out. And this summer, I'm going to be doing the same thing. But I'm also going to head out to L.A. this summer. I'm thinking about working with John Lucas. There's a lot of workout opportunities I'm going to be doing. Every summer's a big summer. That always speaks for itself. It doesn't hide. You can't hide your summers. Every time you come in the next season, everybody is able to notice who was in the gym the whole summer. So it's going to be big.
Yeah, and Austin brings up a great point. What are you going to have this summer? Everybody says you work on your game during the summer. You add something each year. What about you?
For me, in particular, a little bit of strength on my upper body. Just continue to get stronger. And my main thing is my mid-range game. Everybody knows I like to see a three or I get to the basket.
Right.
And I have a floater. But that mid-range is a lost art in the NBA. Guys who have that are usually able to do it all. And I feel like if I can add that particular part to my game, it can really open a lot of things up for me. So that's what I'm going to be working on.
And we've talked about that on the telecast when we talk about Austin. Rip Hamilton only made over $100 million in the NBA with a good mid-range game.
Exactly,
so the lost art of the 12, 14-footers because you can get by people off the dribble.
Exactly. So, instead of going to the basket all the time, which will always be there, especially if I hit a mid-range jump shot, now they're up. And then I can go by them and do what I love to do, and that's get to the basket. So the mid-range can really just open up everything. That's what I talked to Tyreek. Tyreek's like, man, I got to get the same thing. Tyreek's talking about how everybody knows he's going to the basket. If he can get a mid-range game, what that could open up. And that's what you got to add. So that's my main focus this summer is adding that. And I can actually shoot the mid-range really good. It's just it's different from putting it into practice and the game. It's two different things. And a way to do that is you got to be confident and go out there and shoot it. So especially tonight, if I come off any picks or any other game this second half of the season, I'm going to be looking to shoot that mid-range jump shot.
Well, Austin's making the most of his minutes. Keep it up. Keep up the solid play, Austin.
Appreciate it for having me, Joel.
That's Austin Rivers. Will continue on Pelicans.com.